okay, I can see them still being competitive. Cincinnati's going to make some noise, and Buffalo going to make some noise over the next couple of years. There's going to be some competition, but I think they're going to be in the mix for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Mr. Greco said the sky is the limit, and he said he didn't think that he'd reach the Tom Brady level. But, I mean, no one thought Tom Brady was going to reach that level either. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's unbelievable, and we can't believe it until we see it. But no one thought Tom Brady was going to go and win 7 Super Bowls when they saw that product out there. Like, oh, man, Bill Belichick's defense, and this kid's really good at, making sure that they don't lose any games. And then he just blossomed and bloomed into the player that he did. Listen, even if they lose this game, this is going to sound biased. I think they're already a dynasty. I know that we chalk it up to all Super Bowls, but Mr. Greco said it, 5 straight conference championships, all at Arrowhead too. That's the other thing. They've all been at Arrowhead. So it's like they run the AFC. Yes, since he's going to be there, but since he's going to have to pay Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and they're going to end up having to probably make some tough decisions about who they're going to keep. Because unless T. Higgins gives them a hometown discount and just wants to keep the band together, T. Higgins is going to be gone out of there. They're not going to be able to keep Hayden Hurst. So while everyone else is going to have to make financial decisions and cut players loose, the Bills, the Bengals, and then you saw what all the AFC West did this offseason to try and catch the Chiefs. No one did it. They're back here in the Super Bowl. And what did the Chiefs do? They traded their most dynamic weapon away, and they are back in the Super Bowl yet again. So I think it's a testament to Brett Veach, their general manager, how smart he is. Mr. Greco said it. They are drafting. They have hit on almost every single draft pick they have hit. My only personal beef was the Clyde Edwards-Helaire pick, but that was in a year where they didn't really know what to do with that pick. It was like the first, I think that was the year after they won the Super Bowl. It was the first pick it was the 32nd pick of the first round, so the last pick of the first round. You didn't really know what you wanted to do. You'd lost Kareem Hunt. You'd have a bunch of role players at running back, so you just wanted to try and get a dynamic pass catching back, and he has just not really fit the scheme of the teams because he just can't really run in between the tackles. So that's why I was really happy this year to get Pacheco. Pacheco, even before Clyde Edwards-Helaire got hurt, took the job from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's a physical runner. He is the best that I've seen. I'm not ready to say that he's better than Kareem Hunt because Mahomes did have Kareem Hunt that one year,
right.
His MVP year when he went in 2018. They fell short against the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. But I think that still probably Mahomes' best running back was Kareem Hunt in terms of running in between the tackles, running outside the tackles, catching the ball, being physical. But Pacheco has the opportunity to become that for Patrick Mahomes if he continues this dynamic up. I think he's probably a little bit more physical of a runner than even Hunt was, but I want to see him to continue to bloom into that pass-catching game. But like I said, again, biased, I think they're already in the midst of building a dynasty. I think to get that acknowledgement, they do need to win some Super Bowls to start stacking those up. But, I mean, Brady won 3 in the span of 14 years. I know that we think that, Brady won those 3 in the span of 4 years. Well, yeah, but then he didn't win another one for 8 more years. They went 8 years, and one of those, now they went to the Super Bowl and lost a couple, but one of those years was the amazing 16-0 team with Randy Moss, and they didn't win the Super Bowl. So, I mean, I want them to win the Super Bowl. It will be good for them. It will be more beneficial to Mahomes because that means he will already have had 2 in the span of his 5 years of starting, 2 out of 3, which will look good. But even if they lose this, Mahomes is going to have a long career. As long as Mahomes and Andy Reid are together, they're going to have a shot.
27.
It's like they're going to be there. I know that everyone – I'm not saying that they're going to get to the Super Bowl every year. That's unrealistic as a fan. But they have the ability with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid to get to the Super Bowl every year. And